And the preseason continues Tuesday on TNT. The Cavs are in Boston, taking on the Celtics at 8 Eastern, followed by the Nuggets in LA to take on the Lakers at 10:30. Of course, don't miss Game Time right here on NBA TV following the Lakers game. LeBron himself said on Instagram, "Can't even front. It's just felt different in regards to suiting up in the purple and gold." He called it an early night, 15 first half minutes. But what was your initial takeaway from his debut?
You know, Kristen, visually, it was strange to see him in purple and gold. 23 with the Los Angeles Lakers, LeBron James. I will say it felt a little strange, but what I did like on the court, him, Rondo, JaVale McGee, it looked like they'd been playing with each other for years.
Yeah.
Even though they lost this game, I like the continuity, I like the flow. Him and Rondo, both two guys with such a high basketball IQ. I loved everything. Only concern I had overall was, can they rebound? When JaVale McGee was out of the game, they had to go small. I know they have Mo Wagner, but I'm a little worried about those guys rebounding. But other than that, it's going to be a nice fit with all those guys who just know how to play.
JaVale did lead the Lakers in scoring with 17 points. And although LeBron is no longer suiting up in the wine and gold, the Cleveland Cavaliers are still the reigning Eastern Conference champs. And if you ask Coach Ty Lue who's the team to beat in the East, he'll remind you the team hasn't lost yet. So we went behind the scenes with the Cavs to give you an all-access pass to training camp. Check it out.
Hard work means that you're willing to put in the uncomfortable hours that other people necessarily wouldn't.
Hard work means dedicating whatever you want in life or dedicating whatever you're asked to do and really putting your best foot forward.
Hard work means consistency and understand why you're doing what you're doing. Push when it needs to be pushed and doing what's best for the team.
Hard work means just like it sounds. You know, I think there's no other way but to work hard. You know, I feel like you're already blessed with the talent, and if you mix the hard work into it, it just makes it even better.
Hard work means just going out there, no matter how tired, no matter how tough it is, just going out there and pushing through, because everybody has hurts, everybody has aches and pains, but it's getting past that.
Hard work means consistency every day, putting in the work, blood, sweat, and tears.
Right now, we're going to jump into the first practice. The main thing today, we want to do everything full speed, all right? Cuts are live, penetration's live. We're working on our passing, let's do it live, all right? Everything we're doing is going to be full speed and game pace. That's all I ask, all right? We get in and out. Let's go, man. Here we go.
Together on three. 1, 2, 3.
Together.
Nice. Good pass. Nice. Good pass. Beautiful. Beautiful activity.
A rule of emphasis this year is like anytime on the elbow or anytime on the post up, like T-top, you can't, anytime they see this hand right here, it's gonna be an automatic foul. So yeah, we gotta try to root them out with our chest as best as we can, but anytime at the elbows or anywhere, if we grab them like this, it's gonna be a foul. Even the smalls, if you're trying to wrestle with a big and when they see this hand come across his body, it's gonna be a foul. So we just gotta do a better job of just trying to chest him up and try to push him out.
Shot. Box up. There you go, good. There you go, there you go.
4 turnovers, missed layup, bad pass, you get 4 of them. All right, if we have more than 4, we're gonna run a 6 at the end of it. All right.
Come on, fellas, you got it tall. On leg.
How many we got, Big Dan? None? No turnovers or misses?
You know, this is a year that there's a lot of opportunity. You know, obviously we lost a terrific player, but with that comes opportunity. And so I think everybody really sees, okay, you know, this, you know, we can really exceed expectations here, and so guys are really excited and amped up to prove a lot of people wrong.
I'm not someone who can just rely on a lot of athletic ability. Like I've always had those in my mind. I would feel like I've had to work a little harder, try to play a little smarter, kind of do all the little things that kind of help us, help me keep going. You know, just like making sure your dinner's good food and prepared well, like, you know, it takes time. It's one of the hardest parts about eating right is, you know, food takes forever to make. And it's kind of the same thing in basketball. You know, there's, you know, for my body to eat right in a basketball setting, it takes a lot of prep work and a lot of time. And so, you know, that's the challenge as you get older is, you know, do you still have the desire to do all the little things? Do you still have the desire to, you know, get in the gym early and do all the little exercises and the strengthening work and court work that helps you keep going? I still have it right now. I still love it. I find joy in it. I like all the little things like that.
Hey, listen, tomorrow, we change the schedule. Tomorrow we'll be off, all right? We'll be off tomorrow. Good job, man. You good. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Hard work means just going out there, giving it all, putting the time in. That's extra time, getting up extra shots, just doing everything a little bit more than what you're supposed to do. I feel like that's what hard work is about.
When we come back, are you Team Mello or Team CP3? Apparently those entities are not synonymous. Hey everybody, welcome into our NBA TV studios. I'm Kristen Ledlow, alongside the NBA champion, Steve Smith. It's finally October.
October 1st.
Are you feeling it?
I am.
That means the NBA is back this month, finally.
Early.
It is back a little early.
A little early. Yeah,
and the
that's good,
off-season went by pretty quickly.
Yes, indeed.
Either
That's
way,
okay.
the preseason continued Monday night. 4 total games, starting with the top pick in the draft and the countdown to his rookie debut, DeAndre Ayton and the Phoenix Suns taking on the Sacramento Kings. Into the first quarter, Harrison to Ayton.
Fella, throw it up.
In the paint.
It's a nice little matchup. I think that's against Willie Cauley-Stein. And DeAndre Ayton is having his way early.
9-2 early on, then into the second quarter, Buddy Hield to Marvin Bagley for the baseline jumper.
Reminds me so much of Chris Bosh.
Yeah.
See him, kind of like a Chris Bosh game type.
Ayton yet again.
Ooh, they're throwing it up. You can see a lot of spacing, and they're looking for him to dive and do that dunk.
That one was also from Josh Jackson. Sacramento would lead the way by 3 at the half. Then Jackson to Ayton again. It's looking like a 1-2 punch that might work.
Not too bad. I mean, doing a nice job of lobs and then a straight post up. And there's Josh Jackson. This is where he's so good defensively out in the open court.
I'm still getting used to the haircut.
I'm
used to the haircut. I like it also. It's like I'm here now. The rookie season is behind me.
Okay, Bagley.
He finished with 6 points. Later in the fourth quarter, Jackson to Ayton yet again.
Oh, that's a nice play. Ooh, I like that one. I might have to steal that one from my little league team.
Guess what? It's Jackson to Ayton again. This time, though, DeAndre
giving us the package
showing
inside,
off
outside
the mid-range jumper.
Okay.
That game, a 2-point game with 17 seconds to go in the fourth quarter, 102-100 as the preseason continues. All right, so we've looked at those two guys. Again, the 1-2 punch that many were expecting, but for obvious reasons, there's a lot of hype surrounding DeAndre's game. How high is his ceiling? How much better will the Suns be with him on the roster?
You know, I think they'll be much improved. The reason why they have an anchor right now, just defensively, and I thought they struggled last year. And obviously what I love about this, Ayton, offensively, as we got a chance to see the game, and because of spacing, you didn't kind of see him shoot jumpers and have that much space in college. I love what they're doing with him. They're moving him around. He's shooting the ball at the elbow, post up. So a variety of ways they're trying to get the basketball to him. And let's face it, he looks NBA ready as far as physically. I mean,
Yeah.
he looks like he belongs and he's comfortable. I mean, a lot of times big guys catch at the elbow and they're waiting, but he does a nice job of pick and getting out of it by pivoting and being able to catch it. Great hands, great timing. I like what I've seen so far.
How about then Marvin in Sacramento? He came off the bench in this one, wasn't part of that starting rotation, but how much better do you think he'll be as a rookie?
You know, I think for him is it's going to be a little bit tougher because I think if you look at their team, they're basically a lot of bigs, and so Jaeger's going to have to rotate between Stein, Labissiere, Zach Randolph, Bagley. So for him, I think his minutes won't be as much as DeAndre Ayton. His touches, his usage won't be the same. But this kid can really play. And I think, like I said before, watching him, it's more of the Chris Bosh type. I think you just got to move him around and play him in the mid post and let him operate from that position.
Well, right next door, and when I say that, I mean literally, the Atlanta Hawks hosting the New Orleans Pelicans in a game that, well, it started close, okay? It did start close. Trae Young struggling to get going on offense early on. He did go just one.
That's Vince Carter in Atlanta.
That he is. Right, that still is taking a little bit of time to get used to as well.
Preseason.
1 of 11 from the field in the first half.
He's not bashful. He gave himself a chance. Yeah, you know, young fella struggling right now. He had one of those games like that his first game in Summer League.
That he did, and we all overreacted then as well, right?
Yep. Oh, wait a minute. Vince Carter.
Yeah. And one.
Still excited.
I need one of those jerseys.
I know. Vince, it's going to be there. But
Vince Carter,
this
Atlanta
is the
jersey.
kid right here I think is going to have a fabulous year.
John Collins.
I mean, he's added range to his jump shot. He's active. I think he has a chance right now. Wait a second. They put out the glass to John Collins.
Okay, so even when Trae couldn't find his shot, he did find a way to contribute offensively. 7 assists in the half.
Okay, and there's Trae. Okay, the kid can really shoot it, and he can
found
pass it. Okay, Trae, okay.
He did finish with 11 points, 8 assists, and hey, he's not lacking in confidence.
No,
Right?
not at all. And that's the one thing, and give the Hawks credit. They came out playing against the Pelicans. I know it's preseason, but this is a good win for a young bunch no matter what. They just need to get experience and wins.
What has stood out to you thus far about Trae's Summer League and now preseason debuts?
I think he doesn't waver with confidence at all. And you look at him, he still has the same type of motor when he's making shots or missing shots. What I do love is that he also can make his presence felt, not only just shooting the basketball, he's a terrific passer. He has great vision and great feel for when to get guys the basketball on time, and he makes picture-perfect passes.
Because the Hawks traded down for him, do you think that he'll receive too many unfair comparisons to Luka Doncic if he's not as good, if he struggles early on?
Oh, yeah, I think those two are going to be connected for a long time. And then also for Trae Young is people are saying he's the next Steph Curry. You got to just understand is he's still young. And worker, and I think that's going to help him.
Well, and Steph Curry wasn't even the next Steph Curry when he was a rookie either, not yet. But after the break, the preseason highlights will continue. We'll have 2 more games on a Monday night, including